Hello and welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again with a package. This package was sent to me by Big Willie, the locksmith. And I know what's in it because we've been talking about it for a little while now. And he's even put up a couple little beginning videos of it. So if you're not subbed to him, please go to his channel and check him out. He's the most unique picker I've ever met, and one of the most generous human beings I was honored to be friends with. Nonetheless, this is his new game idea, and it's pretty much all him. I'm just helping him get it out there, really. And it is his dubbed named Olym-Picks. Emphasis on the picks, of course. And let's just open it up and we'll see what we got. He asked me to get an idea of the exacts on the rules so that there's no discrepancies on anything and whatnot like that. But I think the way we've got this, it's pretty self-explanatory. And it's like, bam, there it is, right? Okay, and this is the extra key. Yeah, cool. Alright, so what we have in here, and it looks like you got something taped up underneath it, but what I know of in here is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 challenge locks named Olym-Picks challenge lock game. And you have this little booger here, which is looks like an M1 keyway. Little bitty, like a suitcase lock. I guess there's the key, or here's the key if we need it to get into a little suitcase here. But just to show it, I'm sure he left me the key so I can do that without having to try and pick it and make a fool of myself. But I see what it is here is he's put a rod through here. I hate to take anything else apart. I just wanted to show the locks off a bit without kind of partaking in the, the game. The game is partially getting to it, I'm seeing. He used the strongest damn tape I've ever heard of. Aha, so it is a bolt. Cool. Alright, so at least we know that he's got a bolt going through it that is locked on. We should be able to, see there, just silly old me trying to get in faster or something. He's got it where the bolt stays there. And this here's going to be the rules, I'm sure, the ones that he read off to everybody from his page. The Olym-Picks game 2017 about the locks. And what's listed below is the lock, named and numbered, what's in it, all the way down. And then, I think you put that in there to keep them from flopping so much. But, so, the locks do not have to be gutted. All he wants us to do is stay by these rules. It has, number 1 has standard pins, bottom and top, or in T-pin, 6 T-pins in top, nothing done to plug or Bible. 2 has 6 standard pins on bottom, 6 commercial serrated and spool pins on top, nothing done to plug or Bible, and so forth all the way down. Plug 6. Has 6 custom top and bottom pins, threading undercuts, and all the Bible is cut up too. Locks are pinned up all by Big Willie the locksmith and his warning about it. So, this is what we're going to do then. We are going to set a time frame for this, and we are going to take requests on who gets it, who wants to go for it. This is going to be the bidding on the key. You don't need the key to be removed from here unless you can't get into it. And that's just to prove that it is a real working lock and so forth. Other than that, it kind of needs to be like that so that we can set a time frame for these to be picked in. And you'll do kind of like they do with the World's Strongest Man competition, where they have each one try it and they just count up a total time, how many they got through, and the total time to get through it. So you're going for the shortest amount of time, getting the most amount of the locks. If you get all the locks in the shortest amount of time, you're winning. And what you win will be total and complete bragging rights, first and foremost, because, well, that's 6 pretty awesome little locks, and you got to do them all bam, 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 bam. And the only good thing is you ain't got to gut and see what's inside each one, because he's already told us that, and that's a big plus for us as pickers as well. So you should be able to get the time in at a reasonable rate. I'm thinking that once you go over your standard time limit for picking a lock, once you get down here, this is going to be like a serious challenge lock. So, if you pick challenge locks and you get it done in a time frame where you can do it in under 10 minutes, because that's kind of like the going standard. A lot of people like to do it in much less. And quite frankly, they kind of need to, because they do such a good job that they have to. So they challenge themselves even more. That's going to be the big downfall of this, is because the ones who are fast at it are the ones who's going to excel at it. That's why I wanted each and every one of them to get picked. Bam. Like in one video type of thing. I'd like to see you pick one, and then, okay, we got it. And it show that it's picked. Then go to 2, do it. Then go to 3, do it. 4, 5, and 6. And then your time is up. And if you've hit your normal time, let's say this is 10, this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Right? So I give it 25 minutes. And say after 25 minutes, if you haven't gotten all 7 of them, then you can throw in the towel. Anytime before that, you kind of preemptively throwing in the towel. I don't want to see anybody throwing in the towel anyway. I want to see everybody pick these. They're not impossible. And so we need to, I'm going to go on the back of this letter here, and we're going to start drawing up on here participants. And then we're going to name out the participants. You can leave your name and info in the comment section if you'd like to participate. Then you can contact me via email, and we can exchange addresses, and I can get this over to y'all. And I will be doing them in order. When you're done with it, I could really appreciate you moving it on to the next one in line. If you're totally against that, I guess you can send it back to me, and I will send it to them. But I think that, this in itself is going to take up the small box. So, it's going to go around to several people. It's going to start costing some money. So, I'd like to do all in the States at once, and then move to the overseas guys. And then give it to them over there and let them play with it, switching it between them in their own area where the shipping can be more reasonable. So, I'm sorry, you have to excuse me, I'm still a bit congested. Anyhow, I will start after tonight, start taking down and corresponding with people in the comments, and setting a tryout list or participant list for this. And as soon as I get 10 people on it, I will ship it out and we will start it. Now, let's say 5 people so we can get it started sooner. As soon as I get 5 people on it, I will package it up and send it out. And if there's any changes to this, I might make an amendment to the end of the video if it's within time. If not, then it's going to be in another video coming up. So that will end it for now, I believe. And so we'll end it off with everyone. This is going to be the summertime Olympic challenge that Big Willie the Locksmith put together for everyone. And I think it's going to be a blast. I personally don't want to participate in it because, you know, it's just not right to host and participate. But I'm good with hosting anyhow. I hate being under time restraints, and you know how I get, guys. I start blah, 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 blah. Nonetheless, y'all, please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like what I do here and like the video, hit that like button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, folks, peace.